everybody. Chuckles here once again, and welcome to episode 3 of Fallout 4 Mod Showcase. It has been another busy week in the world of Fallout 4 modding, so let's take a look at a few mods that caught my eye. With all of the crafting and settlement building and everything that there is to do in our favorite game, Looting Simulator 2015, Fallout 4, carry weight can become a bit of a problem. And sure, any one of us can open up the console and modify our carry weight to be 10 million or whatever crazy number you want to punch in there. But I typically like to use mods that give a little bit more of an immersive way of adding more carry weight. And that is where this next mod comes in. The mod I want to feature is Wearable Postman Shoulder Bag by Eferas. This mod adds a shoulder bag to the game that can be crafted at any chemical workstation using cloth, leather, and steel. It adds 30 carry weight, and it weighs 2. So that amounts to 28 carry weight altogether with the bag. It comes in several slot variants to accommodate compatibility with most armor sets. And it also comes in several optional texture variants that the mod author has put on their made page, made by several other talented mod authors. All in all, really great looking bag, really great looking mod, and a great way to add little extra carry weight for all that junk you are going to pick up. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this mod's big brother, so to speak, which is Wearable Travel Backpack by Aldebaran90. Another fantastic mod if you want to add a little bit of carry weight. This mod actually comes in different carry weight variants. It comes in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 100. And it looks great too, especially if maybe you want to go with a little bit more of the military vibe. The only downside of the Wearable Travel Backpack mod is that it is only attainable by using the console to add it to your inventory. That is, unless you get a separate plugin, which then adds it to the chemical workbench as well, just like the Postman bag. The next mod I want to feature has to do with the power armor frame that all of the power armor pieces mount to. The power armor frame is actually still a really viable armor to wear. It increases your strength by a pretty decent amount, which increases melee damage and carry weight. And it also still adds pretty decent damage protection as well. But let's be honest, it looks like absolute crap. I don't know exactly what Bethesda was going for here with the white parts. I mean, is that metal or is it plastic? It doesn't look very good at all. But that is where this mod is going to help us out. And that mod is Cool Blue Power Armor Frame by csaurageul. And with this mod on, you can see right away the power armor frame looks like it's made out of metal. It looks much more realistic indeed. And it looks like you would imagine a power armor frame should look like. It makes the power armor frame look good all on its own. You don't have to worry about, wearing just the frame if all your pieces are broken, or if maybe you can't find a few pieces. You still get all the bonuses of wearing the power armor frame, and now it looks good too. All in all, really great retexture and recolor on the power armor frame. It's definitely a mod that I'm going to be keeping installed myself, and definitely something that I highly recommend that you go check out. And finally, the last mod that I want to cover this week is another ReShade. In particular, I want to cover Vintium ReShade by Spiffyskytrooper. This ReShade, in my opinion, is absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed my time with it a great deal. It is what I would refer to as a cinematic ReShade. It adds an overall sepia tone to the entirety of the game. The type of color palette that you would see in old Western photography and movies. Hence why I would say it's more of a cinematic ReShade. It also enhances a lot of the lighting effects, specifically the reflection of light that you get off of certain surfaces, and it brightens it up a great deal, but not overly so. In my time with this ReShade, I didn't find any moments where I was walking around and felt like the lighting reflections were just too intense and completely unplayable. However, on that topic, the God rays with this ReShade aren't as detailed as they are in the vanilla game due to the changes that were made to the lighting effects, but they still look pretty good. I mean, they're still there, and they still look pretty decent. The colors with this ReShade installed are a little bit desaturated when compared to the vanilla colors, but not overly so. It still maintains that brighter color palette that Bethesda decided to go with this game, which I think is great because I'm a big fan of that in general. At the same time, though, the overall color palette with this ReShade installed feels a lot more natural somehow. It's like the colors were desaturated just enough in favor of the sepia tone that they feel more realistic. They looks more natural altogether. All in all, this is definitely my favorite ReShade that I have tried out so far. I highly recommend it. And this may actually be something that I keep around in my own game. A big fan, like it a lot. Well, that is going to wrap it up for another episode of Fallout 4 Mods Showcase. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit the like button down below if you did. I'd really appreciate it very much. And hit the subscribe button too while you're down there, so that you never miss out on an episode of this series or any other episodes of anything else that I may put out in the future. As always, I will remind you that if you do download and enjoy any of the mods featured in this episode, make sure that you head on over to the Nexus pages and give the mod authors an endorsement as well. But with that being said, I am going to get on out of here, and I will see you all in the next video.